you remember last week when I said this? Next week I've got 3 booked, so I'd have to be very unlucky for all 3 to be cancelled by the weather. Well, I'm hoping that I'm not going to be that unlucky. The British Airways Speedbird application continues as well. I've woken up to an email from British Airways. So far, a 33% success rate when it comes to my flying lessons. I've just started this journey and it keeps getting scuppered. 3 of 3 cancelled this week. Good morning, gang, and welcome to a fresh week, a brand new week. The babies are having breakfast, aren't you?
Yeah.
We're going to the zoo later on, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Right. Now, I'm not sponsored, I'm not a partner, I'm not getting anything for this, I'm just shouting because I like it. This morning, we get to try Jet Beam Jumbo Jet. Lovely stuff. We've been drinking the Blackbird for the last month or so. It's good stuff. It's very good stuff. But we were looking at the different ones they've got. We looked at Jumbo. Looks really nice. So we're going to give it a go, shall we? Anyway, let's make a coffee. It's Monday morning, fresh week. First flying lesson of the week is booked for tomorrow morning before I go to work. The weather looks good. Are you all done? Vlogging is harder at home. Let's get on with the week. Well, that's that, my friends. As far as I'm aware, 3 online assessments to do, which was the situational judgment test, the maths test, and this one, which was the detail checking. All 3 of them are done over the last 4 days. There was one point when it said, this should be the last one. Rest assured you will hear from us, but it might be a little while. So yeah, we're finishing Monday with the completion of the Speedbird application, initial application. Now we wait, I don't know how long it'll be. I think there was one point online it said potentially mid-May that they're doing they're reviewing the online applications, but there's only one way to find out, my friends, and that's to wait and see. Wish me luck. This is gonna close out Monday for us. Lovely day at the zoo with the family, really nice. Me and Em had a little easy quick gym session together, and then just sat and did this, and that's it. Now it's probably time to go and carry on reading up on my Pooley's flight manual and get a good night's sleep, because tomorrow, hopefully weather dependent, another flying lesson, and then I'm at work for overtime. So yeah, this is going to see out Monday, my friends. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'm on flight lesson number 2 and first of 3 this week, hopefully. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Peace. Well, not the start to the Tuesday vlog that I was hoping for this week, my friends. I was hoping to start it this morning at Dunkerswell for my second flying lesson. The sun was out, the skies were blue, it was glorious. We opened the curtains to pure sunshine. It was the wind that did me again. So far, a 33% success rate when it comes to my flying lessons. 1 of 3. So yeah, I've got another one booked for tomorrow and another one booked for Thursday. It looks windy again tomorrow. Do you know what? I can see why people go abroad to do this, because I'm a week in. I'm already getting frustrated. Like, I know it's not a rush as such, but I obviously want to get my experience and get practicing and get learning and get on with my career. But you know, when you're in the UK and the weather is so hit and miss like it is, it gets annoying, and I'm only a week in, so obviously I need to calm down a little bit. I think it's because I'm excited as well. Since my first lesson last week, I've been so excited for this one, but it wasn't to be. So also, quick bit of news. Remember last night when I was saying, I say you remember last night, it probably happened about a minute ago on here, that was it, that was the last assessment, and I'll hear back from them at some point soon, and it might be a while. Well, I got an email this morning saying that I've been invited to do another assessment. Must be a good sign, surely. So I'm going to hopefully do that tomorrow night, because again, I've got 2 calendar days to get it done. But yeah, the British Airways Speedbird application continues as well. Fingers crossed for a lesson tomorrow, and then I'm on nights. I've got some bits to do at the house. That's about it. So I'm at work now. Tuesday's going to be quite a boring one, to be completely honest with you, because I'm at work and then I'm going to go to bed later. So that's about it. Wish me luck for tomorrow, I guess. Good morning all, and happy Wednesday. I'm currently walking with the furry pig. Yeah, it's nearly afternoon actually, to be fair. So this morning got up, helped get the kids ready for school or nursery. Mrs. has gone to work. I've come out to do a couple of bits on the house whilst the tenants are still moving in, taking her for a walk, a couple of errands to run, and then hopefully I have my second flying lesson later this afternoon. It's windy, a little bit gusty, but I called them up anyway and I said, look, I can only assume there's no flying going on today, but have you got anything earlier, maybe whilst it's a little bit calmer? And he basically said, no, we haven't. But he said the wind is at around about the 1,000 to 2,000 foot mark. He said what they're hoping to do is over that at 4,000 or 5,000 feet, it looks okay. So we might be doing some higher level flying today. Just got to punch through that initial 1,000 to 2,000 feet, get up higher and do it that way. Fingers well and truly crossed, because again, I'm still chasing that high from last week. Yesterday's, as we saw, was cancelled because of the wind. April can be a bit of a bugger for wind. It's a little bit warmer-ish, it's a little bit sunnier, but it's still not where we need it to be. But I need to get the hours in as and when I can. So I've booked myself lessons all the way up until the end of May. At time of recording, it is the last week of April. So yeah, that's the plan hopefully for today. I'm doing that. I'll go home, get dinner sorted, and hopefully go to jiu-jitsu tonight as well. And then I'm at work on nights this week. So yeah, I do have a lesson booked for tomorrow, but it's not till the afternoon. So I'll get in tomorrow at 6, half 6 in the morning, get some sleep, wake up, have some lunch, and hopefully go on a flying lesson. So we will see. But yeah, as for today being Wednesday, there are plans. Whether or not they happen is another question. So yeah, we'll see. I will keep you up to date. Oh, I do need to do my British Airways Speedbird application 4th assessment when I get home. So I've got that to do as well. So I'll let you know how that goes as well. But for now, peace. All right, what I believe is the final one this time. Let's go. I finished it with 7 seconds to go. It was tough, but it's meant to be. But I finished it, so fairly confident with my answers. But again, only one way to find out. I may or may not get an email later saying you've got another one. It may be now I wait until whatever it is, mid-May, but all done. See what happens. All right then, my friends, I'm not gonna lie to you. Wednesdays part of the vlog isn't a very exciting one. Not a lot has happened-ish. Flying was cancelled, like I say. The weather just got too blustery and windy by the time it was meant to be time for my flying lesson. She did say tomorrow is meant to be looking better. Last time they said that, it was right, and I managed to get up. So I've just got to work, just finished training, come straight to work, gonna have a quick shower. I start work in 45 minutes. I've got time to have a quick shower and just chill, maybe grab a coffee quickly. I'm in at 9:45 until 6 o'clock in the morning. Luckily did have a little nap earlier on, so that was all right. In between reading my flying training manual, managed to have a little kip. Like I say, BA stuff all done for now as far as I'm aware. And that's it. And fingers crossed that tomorrow is a more interesting one. Hopefully when I wake up, have a coffee, have some lunch, and then hopefully after doing a bit more studying, I can go and have a flying lesson. That's it. That's about it. I'm going to spend this evening on my lunch break trying to finish editing for the first week's vlog, which you will have seen now that this one's out, and get that ready and get that done as well. So yes, I'll sign out for Wednesday unless anything interesting happens in the next few hours, which probably not. And otherwise, I will see you tomorrow afternoon. Well, I didn't sleep well after my first night shift. I think nervous excitement at the prospect of potentially having another flying lesson today. It's windy. And apparently it's got worse as the morning has gone on. Do you remember last week when I said this? Next week I've got 3 booked, so I'd have to be very unlucky for all 3 to be cancelled by the weather. Well, I'm hoping that I'm not going to be that unlucky, because I will be very annoyed. I just want to get back up there again. I think worst case scenario, I do once again have next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday booked. I'm not going to say anything this time. There's no point. It's only just sort of 12 o'clock. My lesson isn't meant to be until 3:30. I will call them again shortly before. Fingers are crossed, but I'm not confident. So, welcome to Thursday and potentially more disappointment. However, something that isn't disappointing is I've woken up to an email from British Airways inviting me to a video interview. I will take that. I've got between now, so today's Thursday, and Saturday to get it done. I'm going to do some prep, look up some questions, try and find out some information and get that done as well. So that's good. That's very good. I'm proud of that one. So I'm going to have a coffee, take Guy for a walk, see what the afternoon holds for me. So I'll keep you up to date. I'll bring you along the way, and hopefully it's an exciting one. I haven't called them yet, but I'm going to very shortly, probably to put myself out of misery, just so that I can get the definitive answer of we're not flying today. I mean, look at the blue skies and sunshine, and yet still no joy. I don't want to seem too miserable, I don't want to seem too negative, but I've just started this journey and it keeps getting scuppered. I could be wrong. I could be uploading this and I'm going to call up in a bit and they're going to say, yeah, where we are is absolutely fine, let's go flying. But I'm not confident. So I just want to get on with it. Like, I just want to get on. I just want to fly. I've had a taste for it now. I've had a taste for flying and I've not been able to do it since. I've done half an hour of the 4 hours I'm meant to have done so far. I'll call them in a bit once I've taken Sausage for a walk. Right, I couldn't help myself. I called up 3 hours early to see what the chances are of flying, and they are currently flying. It is still potential. He just said it might be a little bit bumpy, but that's fine. I've got to get used to it at some point, you know what I mean? Might as well jump straight in the deep end and, you know, see what flying in some gusty weather's all about. So I feel a little bit better. I am still a little bit in limbo because we know it can change within an hour. So we will see, but that's reassuring because I was expecting him to go, yeah, mate, no chance today, no chance. But the fact that my instructor is currently up and flying is reassuring. So let's see. Let's see. 3 of 3 cancelled this week. I know it's not the flying school's fault. I know it's not my fault. I know it's no one's fault, but the weather's fault. I'm not here going, oh, why can't we go up anyway? It's not safe. We can't do it. I'm just annoyed. And there's nothing I can do about it. There is nothing, absolutely nothing I can do because it's too windy. I'm booked in for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. Apparently it looks better. We'll see. This is the UK we're on about, so it could be hailstorms and snow next week for all I know. But I know I sound annoyed. I know I should be focusing on it. I know I should be focusing on the positives, like obviously my BA video, you know, on video interview, but I want to fly. I've had a half an hour taster of it and I want to get up there again, but it's just not going to happen this week. This is the reality of it. This is still going to go on YouTube so that you can see what the reality of it is for someone trying to get a PPL in the UK. This is why people go abroad. This is why these companies send you abroad, because you can't guarantee anything. But oh well, here's what it is. I'm going to go and train tonight. I'm going to go to jiu-jitsu. Yeah, is what it is, isn't it? I'll see you later. Once again, friends, finished jiu-jitsu. Good session, quiet one. Only 3 of us training tonight, but very good, very valuable. Enjoyed it, but I'm just still gutted. Like literally, Mrs. got home from work. You know, you all right? I am, and I know I should be focusing on the positives, which is British Airways inviting me to a video interview. I should be focusing on that, and I am. I'm trying my best to do so. Obviously, there's still a long way to go. That's why I'm not going, yes, because there's still a long way to go. But because of that, because I'm like, okay, that's good, nice one, cool. I'm now like, you know, I'm meant to have done 5 hours of flying by now, and I've done half an hour. So I feel behind, and I know that's probably not the best way of looking at it. I should look at the fact that I've done half an hour, I've got my feet wet, I've realised that I love it, I've realised that I enjoy it, and I should be looking forward to the next ones. But it's human nature, I guess. It's intrusive thoughts. I'm just gutted, you know. But it's meant to be better next week. I've got the rest of this week and the weekend to carry on studying and then do what I can. But yeah, that aside, that will do for, what day is it today? Thursday done. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. I am planning on doing the British Airways video interview tomorrow. Hopefully have some things to catch you up with, some things to do, some things to talk about, because I don't know how interesting this vlog has been. But again, I'm showing you the ups and downs, the reality of it. It's not going to be plain sailing or flying every single week, okay? So ups and downs, ebbs and flows, peaks and troughs, whatever you want to call it. This is just a bit of a trough, but it is what it is. But there's still positivity to look at. I'm still in the fight for British Airways Speedbird. So that side, I'm going to shower, start my night shift, working until 6 a.m. See you tomorrow on Friday. Peace. I'm just going to start Friday morning now. It is 6 a.m. there or thereabouts. Friday morning, it's been a busy night shift. Actually was a busy one. If it sounds like I've just woken up, I haven't just woken up, okay? I'm just tired, all right? And I'm going home and I'm going to bed. I'm hoping I sleep better than I did yesterday, because I woke up at like 11:15, something like that, I can't remember. And didn't nap during the day, so yeah, technically speaking, yeah, I've basically been awake since 11:15 yesterday. So yeah, let's go and start the day, go home, no breakfast, no coffee, obviously, just straight to bed, and then have a bit of lunch and a coffee when I wake up, but take her for a walk. I'll keep you up to date with what I'm doing, but this should be the last last day of the vlog this week, and I will, fingers crossed, hopefully have an even more interesting one for you next week. So this isn't a sign out, by the way. We'll see what I'm getting up to today, but just letting you know that this is the last day of today's vlog. I don't think I've got plans for the weekend. So I'm so annoyed. The weather today is glorious. You find me on Friday once again. I had a nice sleep, woken up, very minimal wind, beautiful blue skies and sunshine, perfect weather. And what annoyed me even more was when I checked flight radar and saw this. So yeah, definitely flying going on today. The day that I haven't got any lessons booked. So anyway, it is what it is. I've got my plans for the rest of the day. Took the dog for a walk. It's lovely outside. I've just got to appreciate the weather. But I am doing my British Airways video interviews later on. So wish me luck. I'll keep you up to date. Can we not stamp in the muddy puddle, please? I just said don't. Anyway, with that being said, I'll see you later on for the assessment or interview, whatever you want to call it. And that's probably going to take us to the end of the vlogs, week number 2 vlog. Hopefully better luck next week, my friends. Hopefully we get to see me on 3 flying lessons. I'm not going to say anything too much because I'm going to shoot myself in the foot, but it is what it is. I'll see you later on. Good morning all. I didn't manage to do a little debrief video last night, and a debrief? Yeah, debrief video and an outro last night. So the British Airways video interview was tough. It was tough. I was actually more confident after the maths than I was that one, which for me is strange. I don't know. I think it's because there's no definitive answer as such. I'm not sure how I performed, you know, with maths questions. It's right or wrong. Situational judgment test, yes, there's still a more correct answer than another one. The checking, again, there's a right and wrong answer, but yesterday's one, or last night I should say, I'm not 100% sure what they're looking for. I can't really remember what I said as such. So it was tough. I came away from it thinking, no, I've ruined it now. I don't think I did well enough. And then when my wife and my mum were asking me about it, and I said what I said, you know, this is what I sort of alluded to, and this is what I was saying. They were like, oh, it sounds like you've done really well then. And I was like, maybe, but I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. And now it said I should hear within 2 weeks. It's Saturday this morning, Sunday tomorrow obviously, so definitely won't be hearing back this weekend because people actually have to listen to it first. So I don't know, my friends, I don't know. I will still be proud of myself even if I don't make it any further, because I've actually made it this far. Whereas when I applied 3 years ago, before I took it seriously, and I just did it just because, I didn't get past the first test. So here we are, I'm on the 5th test and the end of stage 1. So I'd love to make it to at least stage 2, obviously, but we'll see. So yeah, week all done. It is Saturday morning. I'm just about to head home after night, so I've got 2 more nights left, but and actually Sunday night, my last night, I will work through until Monday, when I will see you again, which is my 33rd birthday. Hey. With that being said, not the most interesting week in the world. It has been a bit of a disappointing one when it comes to the flying, but fingers crossed we have a better week next week. Shout out to those of you that watched vlog number 1. It was a little bit repetitive. I've taken some comments on board about it. So yeah, hopefully they will improve with every vlog that I do. But in general, it seems to be going down well, and yeah, we're onwards and upwards from here. But appreciate you all. Thank you all once again. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see more of, less of, and please don't say flying because I want to see more flying as well. But yeah, other than that, my friends, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all of the good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.